Facebook, Dana here on my day 5 live 50 challenge for Misha Hetty's live 50 days of live Facebook video, and glad no one's watching yet. Thank you. I'm here out in the country where I live, and I decided to take the morning off because I wanted to get to know someone a lot better. I met a woman who is a photographer in San Antonio. Her name is Jessica Geisy, and I'm... What? Geisy?
Geisy.
Geisy. I've been saying it wrong for a very long time.
Everybody does. At least you didn't put an L
She's
in it.
over here. I'll show you her in just a second. Okay. You met. I don't know what I'm saying now.
No, you're sorry. I was just gonna say my name differently.
See, I really don't know her, but when I met her, I was like, I really like this girl. We're getting along really well. I think I want to spend like a whole day with her. So I invited her up to the ranch, and we are on a trail ride. And this is taking a break right now. And those are the horses we're riding. That's Rio and Locomotion. That's my doggy. And that is Jessica Geisy.
Geisy. I love it! Everybody gets it wrong since I was a kid. It's Geisy, Greasy, Geisley. People put an L in it. I'm totally used to it.
So, I have known of Geisy.
Yes.
For a couple of years. And I'm
Right.
like, who is this photographer
Who's this
girl
chick?
that everyone is hiring and that I have never met? And she's doing all this really cool stuff, and she knows all the same people that I know, but well, I guess we're just never gonna meet. And then I ran into her at the 4x5 Photo Fest.
So
and
much fun.
I think we're friends now.
Yeah, we're totally friends.
Okay, so
When you ride together, you're friends. When you trust me on your horse, I think we're friends.
Okay, so the reason why she is why I'm doing the live video with her is because I want you guys to get to know her, because she has very specific skills, and she is very high skilled at what she does, and I want her to explain exactly what she does. So if any of you are looking for that service, then you know who to turn to. Geisy, you're on.
So this was sprung on me like 10 minutes ago. I'm not really sure what to say. I was an executive portrait photographer in New York for about 3 years, where I kind of honed in on skills with executive portraits. And then I realized that I didn't want to do that every single day. So I packed my bags, spent my savings, and I moved back to San Antonio, where I actually decided to put my hand in all of the pots and do as much as I could. And I found out through doing that I really love food and beverage. It's kind of hard to concentrate. There's puppies everywhere. Food and beverage and lifestyle photography. The reason that
She's really good at that. It makes you want to eat the food
trying.
and drink the drinks. And hopefully when she does that, she does eat the food and drink the drinks.
Well, and that's a huge compliment, because my whole goal is to capture an image that the chefs have created. Like, it is extremely hard, and it's my ultimate goal to actually have that translate through imagery, because what they do is art. So it's like I'm taking a picture of their artwork, which is really hard, but I love it. It's the best thing ever. And
It's really hard for, like, if you're taking a photo of a piece of artwork, to translate how beautiful that is.
right.
And I think in food photography, it's all about the skill of the photographer, because you can't translate what food tastes like,
Right.
but you can show the beauty of, like, the glistening of a glaze,
Right.
or just by the lighting.
And using the light, exactly what I was going to say. It's all about the light. So you can use the same 80s lighting, which they have a lot actually around still. You know, the hot lights where it's very yellow and tungsten-y, and there's either really super dramatic shadows or that everything's diffused. And you kind of just want to take whatever dish that is and give it a little bit of an environment of its own, and treat everything as its own. Not like, I'm going to go shoot sushi, so I'm going to do it this way, or I'm going to do this. Just kind of always play. Always give yourself time to play, because it could be that whatever you thought might not work works out perfectly, and you get something that's like spectacular.
The environment is really
The environment
important.
is very important. So think about your background. If there's a black background and you don't want to, and it's way too dramatic for something that's light, airy, take it outside and use a white backdrop. They're $35 at the store. What else can I say? The environment is so don't be afraid to ask for something if you need it. I'd say that's really important too. I used to be really timid. If I need a glass of wine to go with my dish, I'm going to ask for the glass of wine to go with my dish, or like break apart more like napkins, or kind of do a place where ask for people on staff, if you're working with a low budget, to come be your models just during the time. Just try something out. Get on a chair and shoot from above. use backdrops, you know, anything.
What's
we
the
can.
craziest thing you've done on a food shoot that people wouldn't normally think to do?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Craziest thing.
Or the most interesting thing that you can remember that you've done to food to make it more interesting when you
Just
photograph
taking
it?
it out of its element completely. I actually did a couple of shots for the Jingu house right by the San Antonio Zoo, and what we did was we actually put a white backdrop in open shade, completely a seamless, a white seamless, and we shot it on that with all natural light, and it looked studio lit.
Oh wow.
So we were outside the whole time in 100-degree weather, you know, and the person who had hired me was being my hand model and things like that, but it was a completely different, like we recreated a completely different environment in an hour just to be able to do that. And I think that's super important. Don't be afraid to play.
What other types of photography do you do?
I do portrait and editorial and lifestyle.
So like for San Antonio Magazine?
San Antonio Magazine, I work for San Antonio Magazine. I am a featured photographer frequently, and then I also do, I'm the photo assistant and I work for Jen with the creative director, which is really, really fun because I get to see the back end and all that goes along with it.
Okay. Well, that was Jess Geisy.
Geisy! It's Geisy for you.
Can I say Jess? Okay. And this is Jet, and that's Stormy, and that's Ruby with the horses. And
all red and
thank you for sharing part of your day.
Thank you guys. This is the best day ever. Horses.
And look for more of us hanging out because I think we probably will.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye.